Everyone is so happy Boston's taking L's right now.
It's Boston versus the world. That's literally what it is.
It's really tough. That makes you realize like how much everyone hates Boston. I literally saw that on Twitter today. Someone was like, "The world is smiling because Boston fucking got like crushed or something like that."
Here's the thing. We had more than a decade of winning.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, we are the sports town. Nobody can take that away.
Yeah, I don't know who you would say is like a better.
Boston will
has
always
more-
be in someone's way.
I don't think there is a place that has won more than Boston. I don't think anyone has won more championships than Boston. Like, as the sports collective, but we also have like all
But we're the
four.
oldest. Like,
Yeah, and we have like all of them. We're like Seattle doesn't like not that they're in the running, but like
we have
they don't have a basketball.
football, baseball, basketball, hockey. We have it all.
Yeah,
we have soccer if you count
Yeah.
the Revs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they're any good. I don't really know.
They could have won the last 5 and I would have no clue.
Probably would have found out. But here's the thing. Even when we suck, we're always going to be a pain in the neck for at least one person.
Yeah, everyone still wants to be able to beat Boston, even if you're garbage.
Because, like, Kansas City could come to New England to play a game, and they're going to still be fucking nervous because they have to be in New England and look at Bill in the face.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to the Garden and face Patrice Bergeron. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to go on the court and try and guard Jaylen Brown. Like,
yeah,
people might want to go into the Red Sox or to fucking Fenway and hit a home run because that's what's happening a lot now. But I mean, for the most part, people don't want to come to Boston because there's a chance they lose.
Yeah, it's a scary. It's tough. It's one of the only places where like it's a lose-lose thing. Like if we're having a great year, you're going to hear it. Like you're gonna get chirped at. Mm-hmm. If we're having a terrible year, it's almost worse. Yeah. It's almost worse because like we really don't give a fuck what happens.
If we have a bad season, we don't give a fuck if we ruin your season.
Yeah, it's the only goal is to put you in a miserable time. Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's like going to a spinning barbecue, playing cornhole.
Yeah.
Like I don't care that I lost, but if I can get in your head enough, so
if you're not the reason,
I'm not even playing.
Yeah, if you're not the reason, if you're the target, and as long as you're not the reason, that's the game is won. That's all that matters. Maddie's sister graduates, and we were at dinner tonight, and I brought up
I thought it was her birthday.
Yeah, it was her birthday, but I brought up the graduation party again. And I was like, all right, like, what's the plan? Like, I'm so excited, guys. And, like, my plan is to just get absolutely drunk. Like, I'm going to be so drunk. But I was like, on our way home, I was like, oh, like, I can't be a solo cowboy here. Like, I need my Robin to the Batman, you know? I need Batman. He needs Superman. Like, he needs a... Because I was like, guys, like, we're going to need activities. Like,
you know that, like, Chris isn't going to be your guy for that.
Well, this is what I was saying, is I was like, Chris is my easiest victim. He's the easiest guy I can talk into.
Yeah, you can.
And I know he watches this sometimes. So, Chris, if you're watching, like, ignore this part.
But it's weird because I've met Chris once, but I feel like I've known him for years.
Yeah, he is a guy who, like, you can identify pretty
like,
easy.
you instantly are like, oh, I like him.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
But... he's also like so. Are
we gonna get a Chris episode soon?
Yeah, he keeps asking, so we'll book it.
Chris, sign the contract, bitch.
Yeah, sign it up. But I told Maddie, I was like, he's my easiest target. He's the easiest person I could go up to
get him on your team, or to get in his head to chirp him.
No. To get drunk. That's what I was saying. I can't be the solo guy who's like really drunk for this party.
See, I can't see him getting wasted at the Frarys.
I don't know if he's like me where it's like aggressive and like, but he's big on activities. Like he loves activities too. And he gets really competitive. It's not like in your face, but like he will talk shit. Like I think that's his thing too. Like I think he's not like sure where the comfort level is to talk shit yet. But like, you know how I am. Like once the door's kind of creeped open, like it just busts. Where like I'm going to get that out of him, but he needs to have some drinks too. He's my outlet, I think, to be my partner in being the, like, I don't want to be the single person to be like, man, did you see how drunk Josh is tonight with this? Like, there needs to be a few. And if there can be 2 people, that leaves like a third person to be like, okay, well, like they're having fun.
Yeah.
Because I think he's easy in the aspect is I could go, like, come up to him and be like, Chris, let's go, man, and hand him a drink. And maybe he'd be like, maybe. And I'd be like, come on. He'd be like, oh, okay, all right. And then you just do that a couple times until, like, he's on the level.
So here's the thing. Is it going to be at their normal house or their, like, lake house?
Their house, I think.
If
Which
it's
is
lake house, that could be a lot of fun.
No, because there's no yard. There's not really a good yard. Their house is nice in the aspect of the yard because it's fenced in half. So there's a pool. Fenced in half.
What?
So there's a pool, a deck around it, a table where, like, people can kind of chill. There's a solid, nice section for cornhole.
Just cornhole.
Cornhole, and then, like, maybe 1 or 2 boards. So a couple different games. Mm-hmm. And on the other side was a volleyball net. I think we'd have to put it back up. But, so could have volleyball going, a couple cornhole games, maybe get Can Jam. I'm going to get some competition stuff going.
I feel like there's not a lot of people to play with there.
Her dad's very much into it. And that's the fun part of him only having girls. Chris, her cousin's fiance, Alan, who they just got engaged.
So did he just get thrown into the mix? Or
No. He's been here longer than anybody. But he'll join activities. I don't know his, like, competitive, but he's a big guy. Like, he's really tall. He's like, I think he's kind of built like Shane Gillis, where he's like really tall and has some mass, but like it's the height is what does it.
So he's like Ronnie, his skinny legs but big upper body.
No, he's very proportionate. Yeah,
he's not built like an upside down Dorito.
But he's a guy, like, if we're playing volleyball and he's at the net, I'm gonna be hesitant if we're playing like close to the net because I jump, he's gonna body me.
I hope so.
He's got the much better power, but he'll play.
So he's the pack leader.
No, he's too nice. He's such a nice guy.
So is what's his name? The pack leader. What's his name?
Caesar Milan.
Yeah, Caesar's a nice guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've been planning it for months, dude. I've been ready.
It sounds like fun. I'm jealous.
Yeah. You'd have to talk to Maddie. She'd have to relay it.
Get me the invite.
Yeah, she'd have to give you the. Yeah. Dude,
I'm thinking about it. Joe could be invited too, and you love a good Joe competition.
Oh man, I don't know what it is. Joe really just makes me want to fucking crush her and stuff.
She's so annoying.
She's
the worst. She is
unneeded confidence. Like, there's confidence where you're like, you're not doing well.
Yeah.
Stop it.
She has. For one, she's a sore loser, but she's even more poor sport than she is a sore loser.
Yeah, but I like a good poor sport during it.
No, like where yours is funny when you're like celebrating. Yeah. Hers is obnoxious. Like not obnoxious in the same way yours is. It's like pure happiness. Yeah, it's like what happened? What happened?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, seeing you two always like doing something together. It's like, Jesus Christ, you guys are.
Do you know she doesn't know how to jump? How so? She can only jump an inch off the ground.
Oh,
but that is one thing. Like, we have some natural
I've seen
pop
this.
to us.
Yeah. We don't look it, but like.
Yeah, we can get up there.
Yeah, there used to be some really good jumping.
I can almost touch rope.
I could kind of dunk on like a good day sometimes, but it was still like.
No, it wasn't like a real dunk. It was like I just got it.
It would be like. Yeah, it wouldn't be like a slam.
No.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a slam, but it would still be a dunk.
Insert the picture of you at Island Shores.
Yeah, that's a dunk, dude. that one's actually
that
one makes it look good because it's like.
Well, that's the thing is nobody realizes this, but to be able to dunk, you have to be able to palm the ball. What is going on? But man, you have really let yourself go looking at all your pictures.
Well, that wasn't even like in shape either. Like that was just being a teenager.
I'm just scrolling down. You've never really been in shape.
Yeah, I was.
Now you're just a circle.
I just didn't post photos when I was in shape.
No, you're never in shape, Josh.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, actually, no. This picture is better than I remember it. This one, you are clearly over, but I think that's 9 feet.
Well, that's what I'm talking. Well, there is one too where it's like
you're also wearing my socks.
Yeah, that's what did it. That's how you know you can dunk is when you have those Nike Elite socks.
Nothing gets me more fired up in the same way that Friday Night Lights does than those family shirts you guys got for football with the family down the sleeve. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's fucking the same way that when Coach in that show says like, "Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Yeah.
Forget about me, I love you." Like that's the same. Like that gives me that same gut feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh. Who came up with that? Forget about me, I love you.
I have no idea.
Was it Jackson?
Probably. Yeah, that was the one good thing about him is he was really good at like
that's a culture
stuff.
That's a culture thing.
Yeah, it's too bad you just couldn't stay off the booze.
But like, that is I love that saying. Like, if I could steal that, I totally would.
I mean, you could.
I probably, but I'm not like a head. Like, you have to be a head coach to do that. Yeah.
It depends who you are.
And I don't think that's really our vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I feel like you have to have a really tight knit group.
Yeah, we probably could like.
And that was your playoff year, right? Like that was the
that was the
really
first. Yeah, that was the first year we went to playoffs, and.
But that was your really good. That was the really good team.
That realistically, that was probably the best shot Envy's ever had.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate that literally like, there were a lot of really good teams at the time.
But also, I remember that
like
game.
PA was actually not bad. Like St. Thomas was good.
Who did you lose to in the playoffs that year? It wasn't Hanover because
it was St.
It was a neutral site.
Yeah, it was at Portsmouth, but it was against St. Thomas.
And
then the second
everything
year
that
was Portsmouth at Portsmouth.
Because everything that could go wrong at that same St. Thomas game went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, but the worst thing about that
was the year the ambulance had to come on the field too, right?
I don't know.
Or was that the Portsmouth game?
The worst thing is like the last game is like a senior who like didn't get a ton of snaps, but like was a guy who was just like head down and would just like bust his ass. It would bust dudes up when he would play. Mm-hmm. And like not that he didn't play, but like he didn't get the minutes he should have. And he was on the punt return and returned it for like 92 yards for a touchdown.
Oh, really?
And that gave us like a shot, and then we didn't convert this 2-point.
Yeah.
So didn't tie and lost. So it was like the last second you got like hope. Like I remember like it was so gloomy, everyone was down, and then it was crazy.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
See, what I remember, or a couple,
I had no part of it.
Couple drop balls. So. I remember a couple fumbles.
I don't remember it as much. I remember coaching way more than anything else.
Remember coaching?
Like the coaching, like my coaching career now, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Because it's closer.
See, that's
where I remember, I can't remember what it was. If it was like a show or something, but they're like, you don't remember your games. You don't remember how many wins you had. Obviously, unless you're like undefeated or something like that.
I remember
but
that.
You remember like the memories, like you remember the locker room stuff. And that's all my memories, because it's like those are my special ones. It's like I got really good bonds and like really fun laughs and
yeah. See, I remember a lot of my sophomore year, not so much my freshman year, because I genuinely do think it was because of my concussion that I don't remember most of it. But that's also why I think I got a C- in algebra that year. I got a doctor's note that actually gave me a few extra points because of it. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like sophomore year, the only thing that I really don't remember is which year was which. Because in my head, I mixed the senior classes together for some reason.
Yours?
Yeah. No, not my senior class. Like the senior class that was my freshman and sophomore year. Oh. I mixed them together, and I can never remember which class was which.
Well, the seniors for your class were freshmen for me. I think.
Yeah, so
I think
that's
how it went.
Yeah, because I remember one of them during the thing was like, I remember your brother coming in the line to do this. And I was like, wow, thanks. He doesn't remember you. Because this is like one of the guys that you ended up coaching his brother.
Oh.
And
Wait.
you can cut the
Oh.
names, but because
He was what? I played with his brother?
yeah, you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I remember because he was like, I remember when your brother came through and did this his senior year. It was during the burning of the cleat. So like, you know how you like walk up the alley and
no,
you
I
talk to
remember
each
it.
player. It was like
I said something?
no, you said
Oh.
something to him, or maybe like he was like, I remember when your brother had to do the burning the cleat and him and all the. He was like, that was one of the best years of my life. This and that.
My best. I'm sure it's not actually, but it's funny to be like, yeah, your brother's senior year was one of the best for me.
Because of what
That's
he
sad.
did? No, just a really good year.
That's really sad. Oh, that's tough. Well, I only remember like.
I remember our O line my freshman year
Mm,
was 4 seniors that belonged there,
yeah.
and Harley.
That's what's funny. Like that's what's interesting about like high school sports, because it's like it really is like you could be a bench guy.
I'm sorry, it was 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a junior, and then 2 of our freshmen mixed in.
Yeah. You could be like a bench guy on a team,
Mm-hmm.
but then let's say like, and that's your senior year, where if you played
A year or two
a
before or after.
3 or 2 years later, in the same age and like
probably could've been a
nothing
captain.
different, you could be like, yeah, you could be like an all-state guy,
Mm-hmm.
which is like it's funny because it's like because like not that I was really good, but like my senior year was like the best I ever was as an athlete. I didn't really play much.
Yeah.
Where like
Well, you grew late.
yeah, and I didn't.
You were a
I
late
never.
bloomer.
I never was dedicated to working out. I was all cardio, and it wasn't. It was up until like senior year when I'd work out a few times with people,
That was after the football
and I
season, too.
still didn't like. And I still never learned offense.
Yeah.
I never wanted to do offense, and I was being forced to do it sometimes, and I didn't know what I was doing. I would like, we're like to the point where some people would just be like, "Do this,"
Yeah.
but we're like.
It's easy to
Like, if
fake it on offense, though.
Yeah, but if I played on like your team, or actually maybe not, you guys had some good athletes.
Well, I mean, like,
But like my through high school, like we had some insane athletes.
yeah, I think that's the problem with MV specifically is they never have both offense, or they don't have both line and
Yeah.
skills at the same time. They either have skills or line.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like my
well, your class also like you guys had
Not my
good
class.
athletes who bailed before high school.
Well,
like
yeah, that's
we had people who went to school, and we only had maybe like 2 or 3 max, and that's through like 3 or 4 grades that those guys left.
Yeah.
Everyone always stayed. No one left to go to these other schools.
Yeah. Well, think about it like this. My senior year, when I didn't play, on the defensive side of the ball, where was the biggest liability? What position group? I would say
Your senior
linebackers.
year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were missing 3 linebackers that should have been playing as seniors.
Yeah. I don't know who's different. Like we didn't. I don't know. Being at also high school, like especially the last couple of years, is so different. Like everyone works. Like not that kids didn't work when I was in high school, but like the biggest struggle for coaching now is like trying to schedule around kids working.
Yeah.
Like our summer stuff now is going to be later in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even need to.
In the morning.
I don't even need to leave work early anymore for like summer stuff.
Really?
Because we're doing it so late, because so many kids work. Like you won't get numbers by forcing kids to show
See,
up.
we're doing the same thing, but it's first thing in the morning. So like,
Yeah. Well, we still aren't
literally
doing
start
that
at, like,
because
I
so
think
many.
We're starting at 7:30.
Well, like we can't do that because some kids work like kind of labor stuff,
Yeah.
which you start fucking before we would even be
Mhm.
going. So which I mean, it's nice for me because it's like, oh, cool. I don't need to like ruin
Take
my
time off or
paycheck.
anything, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to drain my time off, but I don't know. It's just so different because kids are worrying about like shifts and managers
Mhm.
and then like school and college and now sports. Like, I don't know. It's whatever. But
That's one thing I enjoy about the program I'm at is Jay's very understanding
Mm.
to the point where he gives you so much notice that if you refuse to, like once the season actually comes and if you say, hey, I have to miss practice because of this, it's like, dude, you had so long
Yeah.
to make arrangements for this. That's on you.
Yeah.
Like, months.
Yeah.
No excuse for that.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play, you have to make that commitment.
On sports, what's if you could draw out your perfect like sports day, what would it be? So like to go see this event.
Oh, hold on. I have a perfect. Think about game 1 of the last, so that Bruins round.
Okay.
You had the Boston Marathon. You had the Red Sox, followed up with the Bruins.
Yeah.
That is a insane day.
Okay, so like
10-year anniversary
yeah.
of Boston bombing.
Yeah.
I think it was. I don't think it was the home opener to the Red Sox.
No, it wasn't.
But it was pretty damn near close.
It was a very early, yeah.
And then you have Bruins game 1.
Yeah.
That, I didn't go to the first 2 events, but like that, because we saw one guy, or we talked to one guy on the tee when we went to game 1. He ran the marathon, went to the Red Sox game, and then went to the Bruins game.
Mm-hmm.
That was his whole day.
So that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Is like, what's your dream event where like that guy, like if you asked him, he could have said like, oh my God, like I would have loved to be able to watch the first handful of people go through the finish line of the Boston Marathon, go have a couple beers and have some lunch at Fenway, watch the Red Sox, and then finish it up with the Bruins like first round playoff game. Like, so like what's yours where it could be like football tailgating?
See,
and
I would say
what would it be? It can be a whole day event on like maybe I wake up at this time, I do this, and then like who are you with? If it could be
I've always wanted, and so one of the guys on our staff this year is from Massachusetts, and he got to play in the like those Turkey Bowl games in high school where you play your rival.
Mm-hmm.
I have always had these like what would you call it, like a fantasy of how glamorized
how
like
cool it is.
The Thanksgiving Day games are.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize how terrible they were.
Yeah, they kind of
like
just
part of it
cold.
being like Dad talking about how it's always Swampscott versus Marblehead.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that seems like such a imagine
cool
MV
thing.
versus PA on Thanksgiving every year.
Yeah.
Not just the last game of the year, but Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was just
Why do you keep looking over there?
I was just looking. Just looking.
Okay.
Just looking.
I thought you were looking at someone who was scaring me.
No, I don't know. I was just looking at something.
But I think if you got to play in a championship, like a New Hampshire championship football game, you win it, go home on Thanksgiving dinner, and you watch Thanksgiving football, I think that would be cool.
Oh, so you're not even like going to see anything live? You're not?
I'm not a huge I think the only sport I've never seen a NFL game in person.
Yeah, NFL I would not.
Red Sox baseball and hockey professionally in person. And I love hockey. I feel like I love football so much more than I love anything else.
Yeah.
Where I think the energy of being on a sideline and actively coaching and like the conversations I have with those kids on game day are priceless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't even.
Mm-hmm.
Like that same way you were talking about how you don't really remember those like moments when you're on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like there was one senior this year who had played his whole life, and he even had gone to like an All-American game when he was in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was sitting on the bench, and I went and sat next to him. Was like, "What are you thinking?" He was like, "I'm trying to take it all in." I was like, "Oh yeah, like what? Like the sounds, the smells." He was like, "A little bit of everything, but I'm just trying not to shit." He was like, I was lying to you. I was like, are you nervous? He's like, "I'm so fucking nervous right now, coach."
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you gonna shit yourself?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I was like, you could have just told me you were nervous instead of saying you're taking it all in.
Yeah.
I was like, but for real, like before you get up and go take a shit, just close your eyes, literally take it in.
Yeah.
Like, what do you smell? What do you hear? Like, is it cold? Like, just try and feel everything. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like those random conversations where it's just like, you good? No, I'm gonna shit. Oh my God, priceless.
All right. Well, my day.
I don't really care.
I don't care. All right. Let me see. So I think I'd wake up. Obviously,
I'm gonna play cornhole.
I'm gonna wake up at like 11 o'clock and have like nice pizza for breakfast, like a nice like warmed up pizza. Go. I think this is my issue. I still don't know like when certain sports like connect time wise.
Yeah, I think you're gonna really fuck this up. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna watch a Red Sox game,
And then I'm gonna go watch the
and then
Super
I'm gonna go
Bowl,
watch the U.S. Open.
and then no. So I think I do like the. What's shitty is like every sport's so much better at night.
That's the other
Every
part I was
sport's
thinking
better
about
at night.
Thanksgiving.
Like a night baseball game's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
But
there's also something cool about getting fucked up at 1 in the afternoon.
I know that's the issue. That's why baseball's so nice. Is it's like no matter what, it's nice.
Well, nobody goes to baseball to watch baseball unless you're like a nerd.
Well, it
And
doesn't
you're
matter
writing
until
down
you
stats.
don't watch it until it's like the end, towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So
As soon as Sweet Caroline starts bumping, I'm in.
yeah. So I think I'm a toss up on Fisher Cats or Red Sox. I'm gonna go Red Sox just because it's closer.
Have you?
I've been to Fisher Cats, but I think it's because it's not like professional. So there's really no
It
like
is professional.
like there's no. I
I'd
don't.
like to see you try and bat against one of those.
It would be
guys.
fun. I haven't batted since I was really
I'd
young.
like to see you pitch on one of these guys.
but
Try
what
and
I'm
catch a fly ball, dog.
what I'm saying is like I don't. If they could go undefeated or lose every game, it doesn't affect me. Where like the Red Sox would be like, oh, that's shitty. But so I'll go
wish we had
Red
the
Sox.
Monarchs.
I'll go Red Sox during the day, and I think I'll go with like you, Dad, Brandon, just the boys.
This
You know.
sounds like terrible. This sounds terrible.
No, have some drinks, get a good buzz. Like when Dad's like into it, so Dad has some drinks.
This sounds terrible.
The-
This
I'm
sounds
not
like
done.
No fun.
I'm not done. Shut up. So watch the Red Sox, but like obviously they're not gonna like hang out the whole time, you know. So the game ends, they leave. Bruins play at night, but we still got a couple hours. So I don't know. Maybe you can come, but like X is waiting at a bar. Evan's waiting.
Dino.
Dino would be fun.
Dino's got a Zin.
Yeah, he can get kind of wily. Yeah, I guess Dino
I
can
can't
come.
wait till he turns 21.
Yeah, he better not be a pussy about it.
Oh, he definitely will be.
Yeah. He'll be all talk too, and then it'll be like come time. He'll be like,
He'd be like, I just
feel
want
good.
one brewski, okay,
I
guys?
don't- yeah. Why are you trying? I'm just trying to have fun.
Are you trying to peer pressure me right now?
Okay.
He has such a Shane Gillis way of
Yeah.
talking too.
Yeah.
But
he's-
it's not. It's
he's really adapted
Shane Gillis.
it.
It's ironic. Dean, it's not ironic. That's how he talks. Listen here, pal.
he yeah, he mixes him and like John Gruden a lot.
Do
It's
you
a
wanna-
lot. It's if those two had a baby, it's just
Do you want to
Dean.
hear what he? So I sent him the post about what's his name? Jerry Springer dying.
Yeah.
I said Pappy's gonna have nothing to watch, and he goes, "Pappy's a Steve Harvey man. Everyone knows that, Cameron."
Okay, yeah, so we go to the bar, have a couple more drinks, and you know X, like, this is X already with a couple drinks, so he's not, like, uncomfortable or, like, talking shit about whatever the game plan is. He's just about, like, keep going to locations and having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already amped up, he's already having fun, so he's, like, already talking a little shit, and, like, soon as you get there, he's gonna be like, soon as you walk in the door, it's just... Oh, welcome. Way to show up, pussy. How was the game, bitch?
Yeah.
Have a drink. Like, you just wanted to hang out and watch ball. So, have a couple drinks. Maybe get some, like, a nice, like, I don't know, a nice sandwich or, like, maybe, like, mozzarella sticks.
You want some
mozz.
appetizers?
Yeah, some mozz.
You want some quesadillas?
No, that's, like, too
How
filling.
about some loaded waffle fries?
You can't. Ooh. Well, I don't like loaded. I don't like it getting soggy. I don't like.
Well, you
that's
have to
why I
eat
don't
it
get
fast. You have to eat it
nachos.
fast.
But, okay. So then walk, all walking. You don't drive. You don't get driven.
Have you been to the Hub
All walking. No,
next to TD Garden?
no.
You would like that.
Walk to Garden, have a.
I just think X would be a blast on the tee.
He would be, but that's like on the way home.
I have to tell you about the guy on the tee.
So, I think we go upper level. I think we're up high. We're not like on the ice.
Well, that's where all the drunk guys are, at the top.
That's why I'm saying up top.
Like, are you talking against the wall top or?
No, just like that upper levels in general, because that's where like real shit talk goes down. Like everyone's banging on boards and celebrating, but like everyone's kind of chummy there.
Yeah, but
up
also,
top, it's a little more reckless.
But there's two things that would be great about bringing X to a sports event. Either he catches a fly ball, or he catches a puck or a stick.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That is X's luck to catch.
Well,
to catch a fly ball bare hands, or to get a stick from over the glass.
Watch this.
I got a ball,
but
motherfucker.
So get there, and it's just house a couple more drinks, but that's a wily group. But it's also different levels of knowledge of sports. Like, hockey. Evan actually knows some hockey. I don't really know that much about hockey. X doesn't know shit about
X
hockey.
He's going to want to see a fight.
He just wants to talk. And anytime you'd be like, no, they keep changing the lines. This and that. And he'd be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, just fucking, it's not that fucking hard. And then Dean would just get roped in. Like, Dean, he would just be going
X
whoever's loudest.
Dean for no reason.
Yeah, he does not want to be on his bad side.
Yeah, shut up,
Actually,
Cameron.
I think I'd add Rob, too. Because
Rob knows a lot about sports.
But he's also somewhat quiet, where it takes him a while to warm up. So, like, the whole time he's really lingering, and he's quiet, but X would gravitate to him.
Yeah.
He clearly already has, for no fucking reason.
Did I send you the video of Rob this weekend when he was wearing the Five Guys?
Yes. Like, already he thinks he's the man, for no reason.
Rob?
Yes.
No, he was so self-conscious, dude.
Who?
Rob.
No, but I'm saying X thinks Rob's the man.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason at all.
It's a colored person thing. That's
yeah, he just
what it is.
he looks a little bit like me.
Yeah.
So I'm in. But the whole time X would be like, "Fuck y'all, like Rob, dude, he's the man." And he'd be
Rob,
like,
do it. Rob, do it.
"Thanks. Thank you." Thanks. But once he's like clicks,
You haven't seen Rob rap, though.
yeah, that's true.
Rob goes in. When you put a little bit of J. Cole on, dude, he goes hard.
Yeah. But
There's no stopping.
I think that, and then obviously it goes into overtime. I think a shootout.
Oh,
A good shootout. And this is and then we gotta go through the tee to get home. But at the end of the line, everyone has their own ride waiting for them.
Ooh.
No, this is where it's good because there's a finish line. So towards the end of the line, like that's where it's like really getting amped up. You're really just chatting to everybody. And once we all get off, in Straight Outta Compton, when they get back from that tour,
yeah.
and they're all waiting separately for their people, that's all it is. The only difference is like at the end of that, when they're all like kind of beefing with each other, get off. X is just going to be torching whoever's picking him up. He's going to be making fun of people.
Bitch!
Everyone's going to be talking shit as they leave separately. And it's just into the night.
It's like X is talking.
With like...
Because X is going to get in the car and act completely different and be like, nice RAV4 pussy.
Soon as he gets in the car, he'd be like, "You have fun?" "Yeah, bro."
Passes out. He's like a child.
Yeah,
like he knows, like he hits the right turn. He's like, "Oh, I'm home."
I don't think you get how often this fucker fell asleep in cars. Literally every fucking time. We'd be sitting there and it would just be just slumped. He'd be out every single weekend.
I love
It
him.
was so funny.
I love X.
But that's what
He's
I mean.
an uncle again.
I know. So I think it's all about, I think to me it's all about just having the beers and having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like 3 at the Red Sox.
See, but you could never get X to go to a Bruins game.
Yeah, you could. I think you could.
So. To be out all night, he's gonna be like, "I have to work tomorrow."
If you really talk it up, is like if he doesn't have to like get home, like there's a location to stay. Actually, cut going to the tee afterwards.
You want a hotel? Go to Encore.
That's what I mean. You go to a place after the game too.
I think that might be the move.
and then
I think we should.
and then go to a hotel, and then the next day is like a Saturday, or it's a Sunday. Yes, it's a Sunday, but it's a long weekend, so Monday's also off. So Sunday's another just city day.
No,
It's just
that doesn't sound
hopping.
fun.
Yeah.
But then you have to work Tuesday.
No, it's a nice breakfast. You're hopping, and then you get the end of the line tea on not Sunday late night. It's like it'll be like 10, 11 o'clock. You're heading home. Because at that point, so you'd be with me the whole
You
time.
lost me.
So Red Sox would
On
be
a
like
Saturday or Sunday?
Red Sox is on the Red Sox, Bruins, all that. Saturday. Sunday, nice breakfast. You kind of slow into your day.
Mimosas.
Yeah, slow into your day.
Hit the casino.
See some stuff. Yeah, walk around a lot. No, the goal isn't to get drunk, but just like have quite a few drinks and just have some fun. And then you leave for the night. And then Monday's recovery day.
I would like to see X at an aquarium.
I don't think you'd have fun. It's not like I don't know. Aquariums aren't like
Well, I
what
want to
they're.
see him like high in an aquarium though.
But
I feel like there's so many places you could bring X with a camera and just get some gold.
yeah.
For reference, I just texted X and Josh
Yeah.
said you're a pussy for canceling your birthday.
Yeah. Because then he'll have to enter this life, and he is kind of like
X,
he doesn't like to like show himself like that.
I've been 21 for a month now, or 6 months now, and X still hasn't gone out with me.
I know. Do you remember how often he used to be like, "Yo, when you turn
21, we're gonna do this and
dude,
that."
you're gonna-
He really changed up. X has changed.
He's changed. He has changed. He got a dog. He got a house, and he's just, he's being
He's back in a cab.
He really did switch up. I guess he's not really like the drinker and fun guy like he used to be.
Oh, he's a family man now.
Mm-hmm.
He's the all-American dad.
It's sad. Another one gone.
I know, like, imagine if he has kids, it's all over.
Busy man. Oh, Dad likes those Jack and Coke things.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's his favorite drink. But, like, I thought, dude, it was flat. I did not like those.
I didn't hate it. It's just, like, towards the end was like, ugh.
It didn't taste... Like, maybe, like... And that's the thing is, maybe if you shook it up a little bit, it would have been better.
Yeah, I brought 2 down. I was watching one of the games with him. And he...
You're not popular, it's me.
He ran out of his drink, so I was like, he opened it, and I was like, yeah, go for it. I don't care. Because I brought down my summer shandy I was drinking that was almost gone, so I brought down a White Claw, which I don't know why I keep getting them, and I keep even giving them a shot. I don't like them.
White Claw?
Yeah. They're not good. I don't like them.
I don't know why you get them.
They're too carbonated. I just don't like it.
See, I'm too scared to try new stuff, and I know just soon I'm going to get, like, sick of the, like...
What do you drink?
Coors Light.
What do you
any
drink?
of the tall boys, so the Mike's harder tall boys.
Oh, you're not like giving a list. You're just kind of like, okay, what do you drink?
Coors Light.
Okay.
The Mike's harder tall boys.
Okay.
The Bud Light seltzers, actual Bud Light. I've got Natter Days. I've done the Happy Dads. I really liked not the Coke in Jack, but Jack Daniels has like their own seltzer that's not really seltzer. That was really good.
So you just like a bunch of seltzers?
No, that
and
one was
poor guy beers.
How to explain it. Like Jack and Coke's the go-to if I go out.
Mm-hmm. When have you gone to a bar?
A few times.
With who?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you a fun story after.
Okay.
I think that's about it. I haven't really had too many adventures.
Bars, nope.
Yeah.
Well, you're also like friends with people who aren't 21 either. So it's not
I don't have any friends.
Well, yeah.
Well, so like my only friends, one's in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
One is whipped now. I don't see Dean anymore.
Yeah. Boy.
I know he really switched up on me.
Yeah. Hold on. We're giving X shit, but boy.
Dino switched up.
Deanie got his weenie touched, and boy, did he back out of being a boy quick.
I know. He was always mad at me for not.
Yeah.
And I hung out with him a lot.
Exy would get his peep touched and like be cool still, but
Rob, that's funny. Joanna, so we saw Rob obviously this weekend, and I was like, Joe, I don't like any of your friends. And she's like, you like Rob? And I was like, Rob's my friend, motherfucker.
That's tough. Yeah. Who claims Rob in the divorce?
I know, right? I already know the answer. Rob's coming with me. Cam, I don't see Cam. Our schedules don't line up. He works in a movie theater, so he's always.
Where's he work? What movies?
Smitty's.
Oh.
He's so funny.
Oh, he needs to be on.
I know. I've been telling him that for so like. I don't think he works Sundays, so I think we'll have to get him on a Sunday.
Okay.
But I don't know. We're always doing something different.
Well, when the Ring comes in, he'll have to come and.
When is the Ring coming in?
I think it's shipped soon. I think it's going to.
I want him to give it to me because he was the runner-up.
Okay.
I think that's all of my friends.
Yeah.
So Rob, Ryan, and Cam.
Yeah, but you like see your friends, I guess, more. Like, I don't know.
Joe?
Are you
saying Joe's my friend?
Yeah, you see Joe and
I see her like
Rob.
every other weekend. I've seen Rob like 3 times this year.
It's more than I've seen X. I haven't seen X at all this year.
Yeah, but at least like you live with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, if you count the old gentleman I work with as a friend, I guess I see a friend every day. But
yeah,
that's really all of my friends. I have a cousin that's not a cousin that I talk to.
Mm-hmm. A cousin who's not a cousin.
Juju, because she's cousins.
Who?
With Julia.
Oh, yep. I
don't even talk to my friends every day.
I think I talk to most of my friends every day. I just don't see them. I don't see anybody. I'm a lone wolf. Maddie takes up all my time.
See, dude, I wish I had a Wolfpack. I want to have a hangover.
Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, that is my one thing that I do miss about like the going out with weekend friends is like that was really fun to just be like, all right, yo, whose car are we riding in? Like, where are we going? Like, what are we doing? Like, having a group message of just like talking shit and being fun. Like, that was.
Can I take friend applications off TikTok? clip this so I get friends off TikTok.
They
If you want to be friends with me.
Yeah.
Or you can just bully me in the comments.
Yeah.
Again.
Boy, yeah.
Again, everybody hates Cam.
I don't think so. I think this one was me. Did you see the not Johnny Depp, Post Malone comments?
Look like Post Malone.
Dude, no. The Post Malone video talking shit about Post Malone and
the
Keanu Reeves.
Really gonna piss X off.
For context, the video is just us talking shit about Post Malone and Keanu Reeves, saying they're both bums and aren't good. Okay. Right. Start from the very bottom.
Keanu was a goat.
Okay, yep.
Keanu was a goat. That and this motherfucker is a bloated judge. Very true, but the judge has spoken. He's a bum. Based on this video, I will never listen to this podcast. We will miss you greatly. Y'all are really missing out. They 10 out of 10 ? Prime example that not everyone needs a fucking podcast.
That one cracked me out.
Do you see the dude?
Him Duncan.
Motherfucker that was oh, sorry. What the fuck was this? Get off my feed.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's
him. I don't know. Him Duncan. I think you got it. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, it's the president one. Dude. Us not knowing the president shit. Oh boy, everyone was really upset. Except one other guy was also wrong. So right away, he was like, yeah, that's my bad too.
See, this is the same reason that people get upset at like stand-up shows because like it's all jokes. It's all for fun. Yeah.
So like I remember the first like mean comment I saw once. It was 4 a.m. and I was letting the dogs out and I saw it and it was like, It was like, fuck this stupid podcast. I remember I was like, I'm not gonna let that bother me. And then like 2 minutes later, I was like, I'm fucking deleting that.
Yeah.
And now I love it, dude. It's my favorite thing. Because it's so funny. You're a fucking moron. Like, if you hate it honestly that much, you're an idiot for even commenting.
Because now you're gonna get more of us on your feed.
That, and you're helping the algorithm in general.
Yeah.
Giving any feedback, giving it anything, like or comment, gives it traction.
And it's gonna make it pop up on your feed more.
Yeah, and pop up to other people. It's like, dude, go ahead and fucking talk shit all you want. It's so funny.
And that's the thing is, this is a comment, or not a very funny one, but it is comedy based.
Yeah.
And it's just for shits and giggles. So like when you either get very upset about something, or you think half the time we are making it up, but like, did you think we thought you can only be president if you're 65 years old?
I mean, I honestly didn't remember what the age was, but I was just like in the middle of a rant too.
Yeah, but that's like, what did I say the other day where we were joking around? You're like, what is it called when you can speak multiple languages? And I said, Dua Lipa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just...
I do like it, though. I kind of have been starting to enjoy these mean comments. I'm sure if it became like fucking 13,000 mean comments, it would become a little not so fun, but
yeah,
I do think it's fun because it's also like, it's not really hurting my feelings, especially when it's just the same mean shit over and over. Like, this is why not everyone needs a podcast.
Yeah,
bro, come up with something original. It's not even fun.
I know.
It's not even that funny. Like, you're not even hurting my feelings if it ain't something new or even good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, motherfucker bloated.
He's got 30
Yeah,
of
dude,
those.
I am.
30.
Bro, your avatar is anime. You don't even want to show your bloated ass. What are we talking about?
I want to see you tag them now too. See, and that's the thing is, if we could see their posts, it would be so much better.
Well, that's what also makes me not give a shit either. It's like, oh well, dude, you're not even like comfortable enough to put yourself out there in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even clipped the last one where we're like, we love the mean comments.
Based on this video, I'll never listen to this podcast.
That was
Got fucking bugs in their fucking house. Dude, call pest control and then we can talk.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. Is like, I don't know. I do like that too, because that is who I am also. It's like one thing I didn't agree with, I'd be like, this fucking sucks. I'm never going to listen to this. Even if it did become something I really liked. Because that is what's funny. Everyone who like also never likes anyone or like is comfortable enough to talk shit like that is like, in real life, I bet you'd love me. I bet you'd have fun. You'd have tons of fun with me. But it's too late. Now you're on my list.
See, I really want to fuck with this person that's a golfer and comment, do you breathe in and out when you putt?
Why? What did he say?
What the fuck was this? Get off my feed. Just because I read this one thing once and it says, do you breathe in or out when you putt? And every time I putt, I think of that, and it fucks me up.
Oh.
But I'm a nice guy, so I'm not going to... We do get a lot of posts saved.
I know. I thought that was pretty crazy. I don't know if it's like people we know or not, because I wish we could know that. But like, a lot of the followers on TikTok aren't people that like I know. Like, they're random.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like people saving shit. And I know Maddie doesn't. Maddie doesn't even watch them. She just likes them and keeps going. Maddie doesn't watch anything. And I did tell her my thing, because I told Chris. I already tell you this. I tell you this last time?
No.
About how I could be like, I could tell Maddie when I'm going to propose in the podcast and she'd never know. Yeah, we did talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, she'd never know. I could put it on TikTok too and she would never know. She don't watch this shit. She a fake fan. We got randos who are bigger fans.
Yeah, right.
That's tough look. It's a bad look. Bad looky.
See, I like this guy's comment about the president. LOL 65. We have only had 4 presidents in our history that were over 65 upon start of their term.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good comment.
Yeah, it's intelligent, bro.
See, that's
nice.
Smart, but it's also like, does he know he probably knows we're joking?
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. You knew that. Come on. The Scream ones, too. A lot of people love... I thought Scream would be a little toxic, but it's pretty positive. People are pretty
See, because
open.
people are like, I like your take.
Yeah, whoa, know what I think. Same with any, like, throwback.
What is this one? I think 32 ounces would be easy for most guys, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The lazy one still bugs me.
And it stinks because I think I like the mean comments more than the nice comments.
Well, we haven't had, like, a really nice one, but I do like the mean ones. The mean ones are fun.
I think they're funnier.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if, like, we waited a year. Because I know you said you wanted to, like, find good or, like, bad comments.
Yeah, fun, mean
But I think
comments.
it would be good if we, like, waited, like, a year. Or, like, 6 months just to let them accumulate a little bit.
Yeah,
and then we said it to each other.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about bringing me back to getting bullied in high school that I like.
See, I didn't get bullied, so I guess it's
bullied
like
either.
a
It was
nice
more of a
attention.
joke,
It's nice
but-
attention.
Yeah, but you're also an attention whore, so.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's also fun. And it always gives me an option if like I'm ever in a bad mood. It could happen where like
You could just snap on a random comment.
yeah, where it's like it's always leaves the possibility of like the moment someone would be like, "Motherfucker, you're fat and you don't know what you're talking about." And I'm already in a bad mood, and they caught me at the right moment where I'm like, "Fuck this." Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Taking fire.
See, that's where
But-
like that one
Yeah.
thing that we have political, and it's not picking a side at all.
It was
It's literally just talking about the age of
Just a
presidents.
fact, dude.
It's like-
We just stated a fact incorrect, and it wasn't even like a fact. Like
It was a
we weren't
joke.
just like we should have younger presidents, and they're like, motherfucker, you're wrong on the age.
Yeah.
Nothing about who it was. Nothing about. Not like, oh, I guess you're right, but like, motherfucker, you're wrong about the age.
Yeah. But I think that also to an extent it's not like you were wrong. Like you were wrong, but it's not like you thought the age was 65. You were just using exaggeration to say, regardless of the age, 35 is old.
Yeah.
Personally, I know I'm 21, but like, I think 25 and up is pretty old.
Yeah.
Like if you are still on SoundCloud,
Well, like someone put a comment on that too and was like, maybe it's not it was something about like it's not really the age, it's like then who would you suggest, like who are the people that should be running or something like that, of like
that was not. I just read the comments. There was no comment.
it was something like
Was
that.
it on TikTok?
Yeah. It was like, then who do you think should be running? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I was like, I don't know.
Like, hold on. Obviously you didn't think the age was 65.
I genuinely, I could not remember. I knew it was like a 5, but I knew it was older than what I think it should be.
So
I
you
didn't
probably
realize.
thought around 45 then.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, like, heat the moment. I'm just talking.
Mhm.
There's 65 out there.
Because I think the clip is you ranting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I think,
That's life, though.
and that's a
Sometimes you take
sensitivity
L.
thing where it's because it's in the sector of anything political, people are going to get upset about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's, it's also why I put it there.
What if you, like, because even if you had said 34, people would have been outraged.
It's 35. It's 35.
35.
Why would it be 34, you idiot? But, again, hey, motherfucker, got you to comment. So, thanks. That's what people don't get. They're idiots.
Yeah.
Tricked you.
One of
I
these-
got you. I
one of
got
these-
you
one of these
again.
guys that we just like
I got you.
not got upset about, but like talked about, they're gonna hack your phone and leak all your nudes.
That's a tough. That's a worry of like, what if shit actually gets popping?
Did
Then
you
you
see
got
that just happened to a TikToker?
no. But
Yeah.
then you got to worry about like, yeah, exactly that. People like hacking your shit.
Yeah.
Because like, if you had if you had a decent amount of connection into my life at some point, you know what my passwords are.
Yeah.
Like
I can
my
name,
ex-girlfriend
like,
knows
5
what
people
all of my passwords are. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
very-
our passwords are the same,
Our
just with a
en-
different variation.
Our entire family has the same
Yeah.
base
I
password,
know.
just with a few numerical differences. It's crazy how
Where's
easy.
the capital?
What numerical number did you use? And then if you just look at sports or anything, it's pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah. I
It's really funny.
I bet Brandon has a couple good passwords actually.
I don't know. I wouldn't even know. But
On three, let's guess each other's passwords. 3, 2, 1.
It's like even my work stuff too. Like it's so easy.
See, I stopped using my actual password for work stuff because I found out that they track our keystrokes.
Who, work?
Yeah.
Why does that matter? What do you mean?
Then they would know my password.
So?
Well, I don't necessarily want them to have my password.
Password for what?
Everything.
I don't think they're like, we got Cameron's work password. Let's use it.
Yeah, but individuals can see it. Like anyone that's in our IT department can see our keystrokes and could see my password. And there's a few of them that I know that I wouldn't want seeing it. So if you're wondering, like.
Boy, this thing was nothing about it. This was all just sports and us acting like we don't. What sucks is like if anyone watches us saying we don't care about hate comments, it sure makes it look like we care.
See, and
that's what I really don't want.
Soon, I'm not gonna like them because if there ever became any amount of following, it's gonna turn into like what happened to Bert, where everyone just calls him Brent and like different stuff. So we're just gonna get the meanest comments because they're like, "Oh, they love it, they love it."
It would be funny, but see, that's what I also like looked at one point. Like one of them happened, and I was just like, "Oh, buddy, you better hope this never takes off, because those ride or dies will fucking murder you."
Yeah, I don't think we have any. I don't think there's definitely not anybody other than Reese that watches episodes all the way through.
I don't know. I don't know. I would have to look, but I wish.
I also don't think there's anyone that goes on TikTok. Did they post?
No, but it just pops up.
Do you know how mad I was this weekend when Joanna went on TikTok and she hadn't watched any of our TikTok clips, but there was another podcast on her feed every other post
Of like nobodies or
no of like
Were they,
the same channel.
What do you mean?
Because it
Like
popped up.
Same kind of deal? Like
Yes, the same idea.
Like
same
has like
idea.
200 likes and shit?
No.
Oh.
Like a bigger
it's like
podcast.
it's established.
But it's the same setup as ours.
Yeah.
They talk about the same stuff.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing she goes, "Have you seen these guys? These guys are hilarious." And not a jealousy thing, but like,
No,
you don't love me.
my friend Kendra does this, and I'm
You've
like,
seen these guys?
I'm like,
it's called like the backyard. Is it the same? Fucking
that's what
guys?
I was about to. Yeah.
Is it the black and white logo?
I don't know what it looks
Because
like.
I don't think those like. I watched a couple clips.
Fuck.
And I don't want to hate on those guys, but
They're
don't
they're-
seem very funny.
Hold on.
I don't know. I haven't watched all the clips,
So I
don't want to talk shit. But
hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. No.
I know they have a way bigger following than us. But I want a cornhole tournament with them to see who's the better podcast group.
These two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She sends me those all the time.
Is it called the backyard?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
What, you just had it.
I got out of it. I put in backyard and it popped up. Yeah. I mean, some of it's definitely funny. I thought the same thing. I go, this is literally the same thing. It's just more like they're just more experienced. That's it.
These guys have 2.8 million followers. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to talk shit because
Yeah.
I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, that would be tough. That'd be tough for your first like couple thousand comments to be just really at you on other fan base. That's what I don't want. I don't want the hate comments from like other fan base. That'd be tough.
See, that's the thing is so like when you send me a list of things you want to talk about, I get so pissed because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm interested. And this is what these guys are doing. But it's like they'll start talking about something and it's something so clearly that they both know about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so
what
make up a fact. Just make something up. Something that you could have seen in the news. And we'll clip it.
America's oceans only lose 11,000 gallons a year.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, where does it go?
It evaporates. It goes in the air.
And it doesn't come back?
It rains. It rains down
See, that wasn't a very good one. You have to, it has to be like news or something. Like,
I don't know. Which actually, if that was true, it wouldn't make sense because then it would just go back in the ocean.
That's why I said.
I just debunked my own fake fact. That was pretty good.
Can you?
I don't know.
Make up a celebrity.
You go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, did you see what happened in Nebraska?
No, what?
This woman lost her foot and they replaced it with a pigeon leg. So like she has a whole like chicken leg attached to her. It's crazy. Like she has 3 little toes. Did you see that?
How would it hold up her body weight?
Dude, I think she I don't know. She
She
has one of those little canes with the little strap.
That one wasn't very good either.
Yeah,
I get what you mean though. It's
you
fake.
have to act super.
It's fake. It's like it's pretending to not like. I do get what you mean. It's well, and I don't send it to you to be like, hey, like a script. I'm saying like this broad topic where like if we run out of shit, like that can be a pivot point to find.
See,
but I know what you mean though. Is like because I have watched the clips and that was my first thought.
Fake.
All it is let's act shocked and say something outrageous for the clip. Where
both thinking of the same guy, I think, where they both do this like thing where they're like,
what?
These guys.
Huh.
Yeah, I just don't like.
I get what you mean.
I just don't like the like, because that's not interesting at all. It's not.
It's yeah.
And I know we're not interesting at all. I'm not trying to say we're
but
because we're not. We're worse than all these guys.
Yeah, this is under 100, man. This is just fine.
No, we're 108. We're over 100.
No, we're not. It's
I thought it was 108.
No, we're
just told me it was 108.
We're baby deers, man.
You just told me 108.
No, I did not.
You just told me when you sat down 108. When you came to the basement, you said, "Oh, I got more followers."
108 followers. I'm talking about like number of episodes done.
Oh, you said 108 followers.
Yeah, I'm talking about episodes. We're under 100 episodes.
Wait, yeah, I'm saying we have 108 followers.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're under 100 episodes.
Okay.
So, not experienced. Just find your footing, baby.
Yeah.
We're
But
baby deer still learning how to walk. And we do agree on this is like I think they're feeding into the clip culture and like throw up this 50-second clip because I asked her the other day. She sent me something from them, and I go, "You're the only thing I see these guys of." I go, "Do you actually watch this?" And she goes, "No, I just watch their clips."
See,
I go, "Have you ever even tried?" She goes, "No."
And
I go, "See, that's what that's not what I don't want."
I shouldn't make this assumption before watching it, but not that our full episodes are great because they're not that great.
No, but again,
I bet you would get a lot more laughs out of our full episode than
a clip.
But their clips are great, so they probably have 10 seconds that are great each episode.
Yeah, where
we maybe have 2.
Yeah,
but it's not. Yeah, I don't know.
But that's.
I'm talking a lot of shit right now, and I feel because I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to.
No, we're just pointing out as podcasters.
Yeah,
we
also have no expertise in anything.
No, but we can you can at least now identify like watching it, like, okay, I see what you did there. Mm-hmm. Like it was a very planned out kind of thing.
And that's the thing is like even when you'll tell a
where
story
it sucks to see it like work and be like, ugh, it's cringy.
Because you'll tell a story you've told me, and I'll get upset because I have to listen to it again. Yeah. Not real, like knowing that it's for them and not for me. Yeah. And it's hard for me to do because I just can't.
It's under 100.
Because all day I'm a fake it till you make it person at work, and I get home and I'm just drained of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean that was like today. Like I got home, I just laid on the bed and I was like. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm relaxing."
See, like, Joanna doesn't get it either.
And she was like, "Okay, sorry." But it was like, "Hey, like, I need to unwind because, like, not that I have to put on a show or anything for your family, but, like, you can't just, like, be like...
That's
and, like, unwind from the day. Like, I got to be somewhat fun.
Joanna doesn't get... So, like, I naturally am mild at best when it comes to enthusiasm. Like, I don't show excitement a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't... If I'm with a group of people, I'm not going to be the energy or the person in the spotlight. Yeah. But I'll throw in every once in a while. Mm-hmm. But when I'm at work, I compare it to being an actor. Yeah. Like, I'm completely different. Like, the way I talk, the things I say are the whitest like I can't even explain it. Like, how you doing? I'm doing. How are you, Greg? Like, it's such a weird.
Yeah. If old ladies love you, then like you're a good actor.
Oh my god, old ladies love. Dude, there's an old lady that possibly could get in trouble for sexually, sexually assaulting me. She literally touches me every day. Today, she put her head on my chest.
That's
like,
hot.
I love this old woman to death. I went to lunch with her. She's a coworker. She is one of my favorite people on earth.
Imagine having to break it to like a family that you broke up their grandparents.
She don't have a hubby. I'm in it.
Perfect.
I'm in it for the long run.
You can call me Grampy if you want.
I know. Oh my god. She is so funny. We went
Who
to
wants
lunch.
to sit on Grandpa's lap?
I went to lunch with her one day. Just as a joke, I was leaving doing one of my little white things. I go, oh fuck, cut that name.
Yep.
Gretchen, what's for lunch? And she goes, I don't know, sweetie. What do you want? It's like, I'm probably gonna go get a sub. Gonna go to sub. She goes, where do you want to go? Like, I don't know. Where do you want to go? She goes, I'll treat you to lunch. Come on. She pats me on the back. We're walking out. I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. She goes, no, we're going to get lunch. On me, hun. I'm like, okay. Where do you want to go? So we argued for 5 minutes about where we want to go get lunch.
Classic.
And then we went to lunch. We sat down. She paid for it. She refused to let me pay.
Yeah, she's a good bitch. She's been trained. She gets it. She knows if you want to keep a young stallion happy, you pay and put some food in that belly.
Yeah. But so we sit down, and she looks at me and she just goes, so what the fuck are you going to do with your life? I was like, oh my God. Ow. I was like, I thought we were friends.
She's just trying to do right. She's trying to make sure she can't level you up somehow.
I know, dude.
Maybe that's what she does. Maybe she's just like...
Is that...
She's a young... No, not young. She's an old... Just an old whore who's like...
No,
she was used by men, but like in a loving way. She loved it. But now she's realized she's evolved. Like, that's not her role anymore. So she just goes after the opposite guys that she was helping. She's now helping the other side. And just helping a bunch of young stallions get their tummies full, nuts empty, and getting their life on track. Leveling you up.
She is one of the nicest, sweetest people I've ever met.
Exactly.
And she's my sugar mama now.
Exactly.
But no, on a real note, like, she is the best company. For real. Like, I don't know. Straight shooter. I'll tell you that. She said it to me today. She goes, I'm a straight shooter, Cam. I'll tell you that. And the Bruins played piss poor last night. And I said, yeah, I know. She goes, what happened?
They wouldn't get me in the shower.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you that, Cam.
McElroy played like shit. I said, McAvoy. She goes, yeah, that guy. And she always makes it a point to let me know she knows football. She thinks Aaron Rodgers is a tool.
Yeah. She's just being honest.
He's an excellent football player, Cam. But he is an absolute asshole off the field. After COVID, he was a different man, Cam.
COVID got him. He's a clone.
I know.
He's cloned. They cloned Aaron Rodgers and made him a mean guy.
She likes Mac Jones. I hate Mac Jones. Well, she got upset when I told her I wanted to make a T-shirt that said Zap Mac with Mac inside a microwave. I have a he wants to come on, Scott. I've told you about Scott.
You know what? We keep saying all these people want to come on. Hey, the first one who actually gets to the point where we bring you up, you comment, you're coming up. You're coming on.
Yeah, so Scott so he was telling me I have to buy Co-ed Naked shirts now. Do you know what Co-ed Naked is?
No.
It's like a brand. So some guy, when he was going to UNH, made this brand. And I guess from what Scott was telling me was that they ended up producing and kind of, what do you call it? Like shipping out clothes for Adidas and Nike. So it was a big brand back in the day. And they make funny T-shirts now. So like one of the football ones, it says like, Co-ed Naked Football, a game of inches. And there's a ton of funny ones. Like there's a couple cornhole and yeah. But funny shirts. He was telling me I needed it. And he was like, dude, all we need to do is get an indoor field. Let's start a podcast. And let's get a clothing line. I was like, dude, we're already halfway there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're already halfway there. You're just trying to live on our dream right now.
Yeah, you're just, hey.
Me and him talk about it at least twice a week. We want to open up a facility, a field and a court.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't make sense because we're two broke guys and he has a baby.
Fuck.
So
it's like, oh, my God, we're about to make this guy do this for us. Fuck. He's just as not able to do it as us. Fuck.
I know.
Fuck.
And he still wants to coach. Fuck. And that's what we were talking about today. We're like, it could never happen. You have a baby. I have a football schedule. It does. It's not me. It's you. It's not you. It's me.
We're just so different. Cross the track lovers. You're from the east. I'm from the south. We're just not meant to be. But yet here we are. And then you guys are like on a rowboat in the lake. The moon's big behind you. Ants. Is this really happening?
You can't tell my wife.
Are we doing this? Are we going into business?
It feels so right, but so wrong. You're like everything, everywhere, all at once.
Is that a good movie?
I haven't watched it.
Oh,
I
keep hearing it's really good.
I did not want to until I saw how many awards it won.
Yeah. I keep hearing how good it is, and I watch a trailer and I'm like, this isn't
I know,
appealing.
it looks fucking wild.
Yeah, it looks fucking terrible, but apparently it's good.
But yeah.
Hey.
But one good thing... Go ahead.
We start this website. I didn't bring it up to him, but I was like, I was going to tell Sean, I was like, hey, man, I get this thing going, man. You just... tell me what you want to make. We'll throw it on the website. We'll make an Etsy thing.
See, that's what. No, Scott says the same thing. He goes, "You got the T-shirt press. I have an Inkmaster printer. I already got a Poshmark page. We're good." That's what he says. He's like, "I got a Poshmark page. Exactly. My wife sold so much on Poshmark last year." It's like, okay.
I don't know what that is.
Poshmark?
Yeah.
It's like a used clothing thing.
Like Etsy and shit.
It's kind of like Etsy,
same thing. Yeah. That's what I was gonna tell him. I was gonna be like, "Yo, dude," because we like joked about it, and like I was gonna go to his house so we could like try and figure it out together,
See,
like the machines and shit. But it was like,
so does he have the same better equipment?
No, he has the same shit. The only difference is like his
press, right? He has the little iron.
Yeah. But I was gonna be like, the pitch was, look, man, like we're already gonna try and like make our own merch. What we'll do is just put a Sean's line in, and obviously you're gonna make the money of what you sell.
See, the only thing we have to be careful about is after $600, you have to report it.
Yeah,
and I don't think we'll make over $600.
No, that'd be sweet. But
hypothetically speaking, we do.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna become a whole other thing, whether it becomes out of your pocket, my pocket, all three of our pockets, if it's under an LLC.
What?
The taxes.
Yeah.
Where does that money come from?
Mm-hmm.
Where does that money go?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And that's the other thing is like, I think we're better off keeping the podcast and any clothing separate for now.
Mm.
So like, obviously you can sell Brotherly Advice t-shirts, but like, if we made funny shirts, like how it's like Game of Inches, like I think you just had to make some funny and cool stuff and grow it simultaneously as the podcast. Because the shirt should be able to be independent of the podcast.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
But like a joke that we have on the podcast,
yeah,
should be able to be on a t-shirt by itself, and people should want to buy that.
That's why it would be on other things too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
now you're seeing behind the doors.
Me?
Everyone.
I am the doors.
Yeah.
There's no big podcast in New Hampshire, I don't think.
Not yet.
I think we've talked about this, actually.
Not
I think there is a
yet.
big podcast from New Hampshire. We're not in New Hampshire, by the way.
If we get big, we're out New Hampshire.
No, not because
I'm leaving 603. We're out.
Mr. 603 doesn't sell houses outside New Hampshire, so I will not be leaving New Hampshire.
Mr. 603, you're being a chump right now, man. You might be loyal to the soil, but I'm out. That soil's just being mean to me right now in the comments. I'm out.
I can't wait for our next David. I love David.
Yeah. The only issue is you got to keep having like more people on, so it's not like
I know it's
5
not just
episodes.
Soon people are gonna be like, "Where's the third guy?" No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not our brother.
Yeah, you got to have other people.
Yeah, I mean,
but
like,
again, we keep telling people, and people literally keep asking, and we're like,
yeah.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
See, there's just so many people.
So many people that are like,
come on.
dude, let me be on the podcast.
And
I'm
it's
like,
funny,
yeah,
too, because, like,
for sure.
We had that one, like, person that would blow this up that I could have had on.
Who? Oh, okay. Okay.
And, like, that would have been an easy blow up there.
Yeah.
At least, like, a couple thousand.
Yeah, definitely. It probably would. That's one of those that would be getting like constant views, like
because as soon as you search that name on TikTok, that's gonna pop up.
Yeah, it'd be rolling in for sure.
And that's my.
But
bad.
see, that to me is like
actually
always,
that's Joe's fault. You can blame Joe.
To me, that's always in the universe. I feel like it's always a grab.
If you talk Joanna into it, I'm down.
Oh, just wait.
What time is it? Oh my god, it's 11:30.
Yeah.
But like, there's a few other people that are just like, you know, it's not gonna be good, and you don't want them to get bullied on TikTok. So it's like, I'll wait. I'll talk to my brother. I'll ask. We'll see if our schedules align. We're pretty busy. Like, how many people do you have that like? Because I can think of 10 people that have asked to be on, and maybe 4 of them would be all right being on.
Oh,
They
really?
make a decent episode.
Well, it's like there's some people where you're like, oh, I think you'd actually be good, but it's like you have to get comfortable. Like
Yeah.
again, like X would be so good, but
You'd have to bring him to the
You
bar
would
first, and then bring him here.
have to get rolling. That's why, like when I first talked to you about it, I was like, we would have to rip off the Barstool's case race thing. Like it gives him an objective.
Mm-hmm.
It has him a focus, and he can like talk shit and be competitive. So that's where he's also very entertaining. So it gives him like a focus, and he just slowly gets more and more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to just get him to actually come.
See, what about like a game of horse, but it's shots? So each letter you take, like if you get an H, you take a shot. If you get an O, you take a shot.
Well, it's also tough too because like part of a good thing is like a game.
But
then he would get stuck at being like,
yeah, that would be his scapegoat.
yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to make a list of people who have asked.
Because I know, like,
and then if you don't,
needs to come on again. Cam needs to come on. Ryan's gonna come on when he comes to New Hampshire.
yeah,
I think that's May. That's coming up actually. He just sent me the date,
yeah.
so I gotta reserve you for that.
Chris. We'll just keep giving Chris the runaround until graduation, and I see if he's gonna be my man.
If he's gonna be your man.
If he's gonna be my.
Ryan.
All right, we'll do this off this though. But okay.
Okay.
Boy. Have fun. Bye-bye.